Okay, and this next question is around our history as an organization. I know this is not something that is new to Edvantia. Maybe both of you, why don't you talk about our history? We've been around since 1966.
Well, I was not involved much with Edvantia at that time, but I did get involved with them in 1970 and working in career development, and they developed some materials that probably would be put into technology today, where you would search out programs and services and help kids, particularly in locating colleges and that sort of thing. But that was, we got into a lot of programs early on having to do with early childhood education. A program called Round the Bend, which was a television program that was, I mean, I saw it, my kids watched it.
Really?
At home, but yes, and it was very successful, and people from national television's shows came in and reviewed what we were doing, the research like that was on that.
Fred Rogers and
yes.
Captain Kangaroo?
Yeah.
Were they involved?
Yes, they came in and pulled strategies and approaches. The fact of talking directly to the cameras, if you're talking to that individual, was kind of developed through that. And so we also developed Family Connections, which is a take-home kind of tool for early childhood. And we moved into a raft of other things. Over the 40 years that we've been in the business, I've been around it a lot and was one time president of the board.
Okay.
So, you know, I've been there, and it has addressed a lot of needs that are out there.
Now, Sandy, there have been a couple of major contracts that were held by Edvantia in the past.
Right, and when Edvantia first started in 1966, it was through federal funding, a network of regional education laboratories that the U.S. Department of Education funded to provide research and development to the education systems. And so in 1966, we were one of a group that was first funded as a regional education laboratory, doing research and development and helping to meet the specific needs of schools in the region. And then we went on to expand into other contracts, such as the Eisenhower Math and Science Consortium. And that was a regional program in which we were providing training for math and science teachers and working with schools in that area. We also had the ERIC Clearinghouse, in which the information around rural education and small schools was disseminated nationally. So those are all examples of federal contracts that kind of was the impetus for the beginning of the organization in 1966, and have been a major thread throughout as we certainly have expanded and gone on to other kinds of work, and such as the Parent Information Resource Center that we work and hold a contract again with the U.S. Department of Ed, the Appalachia Regional Comprehensive Center. So those have all been sort of signature pieces of the organization, along with smaller types of work in the area of technical assistance and professional development, or in research and evaluation.